Happy month of October. Happy month of October, Aries. So, how are you feeling? Since the Mercury retrograde ends on the 2nd, you get a chance to really review what has been going on. And you get a chance to review what's been going on in your love sector, your significant relationship, as well as work issues over the past 3 weeks. The questions are, how are you feeling about love and what plans do you have for future work? Because there's been a lot of interest going on about love, about romance, and about your employment. Your major concerns this month will definitely be about money and building financially for your future, getting everything in order, such as your investments, your insurance, your long-term health care plans, your credit, and your taxes. So it's time to get those things in order. And, a lot of energy is going that way to make sure that you are building yourself financially towards financial wellness. On the 23rd, Venus, the planet of attraction and money, wants you to make sure that your money is invested in the right areas. Okay? Because Venus is about money. It's also about love, but it's about money too. So it wants to make sure that you are invested in the right areas. Along with Venus, on the 23rd, the sun arrives. Those two planets arrive in your financial sector. Wow. So Venus is about attraction. The sun is about growth. So there's going to be an opportunity for you to grow your long-term finances and build a solid foundation of money for your future. And, it's about time to make a few changes for the better. If things have not been quite going the way you would like them to do, you get a chance to go ahead and take a look at them. And then we have a new moon solar eclipse also in that same sector. Well, new moons always bring some sort of new direction, new path, and it's a solar eclipse, which makes it an element of change, rapid change. If you've been dragging your feet about something, you get a chance to do it like immediately, because that's what those solar eclipses are all about. They are triggers for change. And maybe you might be getting your financial advice from the wrong person. He may dawn on you, I've been with this person for a long time and my finances are not improving, and just maybe I need to get somebody new to give me some advice. So that can be a really good thing for you to do for your financial future, especially for the month of October. But I want to warn you about a little something. Okay, your secrets can escape once Mercury, the planet of communication, enters into your house of privacy on the 29th. So Mercury is the planet of mental energy, talkativeness, connecting socially. And what can happen is that a secret that you may not have wanted someone to find out can escape. So I want you to be prepared for the reveal that might be happening around the 29th. The full moon on the 9th is in your sun sign. And with Mars, your ruler, going retrograde on the 30th, there can be a chance that you will have to deal with your family members, your siblings, your neighbors. And if you're planning a trip, because you may decide, I'm ready to make plans for a trip. It's getting towards the end of the year and people are beginning to make those vacation plans. If you're ready to make plans for a trip, just be careful because you might run into a few issues. So have a backup plan. The airlines are having a few problems, and around this time of the year, things can get really, really messy, especially when Mars is in your house of travel, short distance travel, and communication. You may not quite understand exactly what the travel arrangements are, or the person you're talking to can have some misunderstanding, or you may decide that, this is not the best place for me to go and try to change your arrangements, and they may not work out so well. So just be very, very careful of who you are talking to, how you communicate with others, especially your friends, your neighbors, your siblings, the people that you socialize with every day. And also, if you're trying to make travel plans, be extremely careful with them, okay? Now, this is the deal. Jupiter has been very comfortable in your sign for a couple of months this year, opening all kinds of opportunities. Well, Jupiter is going to give you just a little reprieve. It's going to slide into your house of spirituality. And it's going to allow you to grow in spiritual ways through prayer, meditation, maybe joining a prayer circle or some sort of meditation group, or maybe, do some other things that will help you to grow spiritually and bring a piece of quietness into your life. So that is going to be happening before the end of this month. And you're going to be a little bit more open and receptive to doing things on a spiritual level to bring a sense of peacefulness and solitude and having a greater connection with the one most high or the ones most high, your angels and your ancestors. Okay? So Aries, that was your astrological forecast for the month. And I have tarot cards. And I'm going to bring a tarot reading to your forecast. So I have 3 decks of cards, and let me just see what the tarot is saying for you. The message for you this month. The first message is to spread your wings. Spread your wings. That means to get out of your comfort zone. See what else is out there in the world. You may decide that you want to do something a little differently, especially when it may come to travel. Remember, we were talking about you may decide to take a trip, or maybe not really a long distance trip. You may just want to go somewhere different or travel outside of where you normally go, and to spread your wings and see what else is out there, to be free. Don't let fears or what you haven't done stop you from doing something brand new, okay? The second message for you this month, let's get those together. The second message for you this month is, the Emperor. The Emperor is a card to be in charge of your decisions, to be in charge of your life. What is it that you want to do? You have a chance to move forward and do them now, especially since the planet Mercury goes forward on the 2nd. You can go ahead and make those decisions. Now, remember, you're going to have a decision or an opportunity to make decisions about your career or your employment situation. So this is a really good time to be the person in charge, to take a leadership role and make some decisions about your work situation. The third message for the tarot is the King of Swords. Now, the swords, in the swords element is the element of mentalness, thoughts, to make decisions, to be decisive, to make major decisions. You're going to be making some major decisions this month. And maybe with Jupiter going into your house of spirituality, that this can help you make some major decisions, because you're going to be using both your left brain and your right brain in terms of getting the right answers for you. So this is going to be a very interesting month for you. The one thing that I really want to say is that your ruler is going to go retrograde on the 30th. This doesn't happen very often. This happens once every 2.5 years. So there's going to be some very significant things happening. It goes retrograde in the sign of Gemini. So what does that mean for you? A lot of mental energy is going to be coming your way. You may be having a lot of thoughts, things that you want to do. You have to be very careful not to be cranky with people, because Mars is aggressive, and we're talking about air, because Gemini is an air sign. So there can be a lot of aggressive conversations around you. So be very, very mindful of that. So this is the month for you to take a step backwards and see what it is that you want to do, that be prepared to make some major changes, especially in terms of your relations with maybe your family members, or doing something different about travel and, getting out there a little bit more. Remember what this card had said. It said to spread your wings. Spread your wings and do something interesting, okay? The Emperor is take charge. Be in charge. Maybe be in charge of your career, in charge of your work situation. See what changes you can bring better into your life. And the King of Swords means do not be afraid to take and make major decisions. Don't be afraid of them. Use your intuition as well as your mental abilities, and let's see what happens for you. Let that bring some very interesting consequences, positive consequences that can come your way. So there you have it, Aries. That is your October tarot astrological forecast. And if you'd like to have a personal reading, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com. And let me take a look and see what is in your planets, and also give you a personal reading to see what your energies are for the month of October. Thank you, and have a great month.